You want to talk about time in Italian, but you don't know whether to choose the preposition da or per. Well, that's exactly what we're going to see in today's video. Ciao a tutti e benvenuti a un nuovo video. My name is Stefano and I am an Italian teacher. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any future lessons. In today's video, we're going to talk about prepositions of time. In particular, we're going to focus on two prepositions, da and per. Now, these two prepositions are a little bit tricky, but I'm 100% sure that after this video, you won't get them wrong ever again. So pay attention, take some notes if necessary, and stay with me. Let's start talking about the preposition da. Now, this preposition is used when the action has started in the past, but hasn't finished yet, so it's still ongoing in the present. Actually, this is one of the most common mistakes that English speakers make in Italian. Let me show you some examples to better understand. Studio italiano da 17 anni. Studio italiano da 17 anni. So basically here, I'm saying that I have been studying Italian for 17 years. But I'm still doing it. So I started 17 years ago, but this action is still ongoing in the present because I'm still studying Italian. So here in this sentence, we can see two big differences compared to English. First, we're going to use the present. So we say studio, studio. In English, you would say, I have been studying. So you use a past, in this case, a past progressive, or whatever it's called. I'm not sure 100% about the name of it. But also, and this is the biggest difference, in English you use the preposition for, that in Italian would normally translate as per. So this is one of the most common mistakes that English speakers make in Italian, because always, all the time, my students say something like per 17 anni, studio l'italiano per 17 anni, but that is actually wrong. The preposition that you should be using in this case is da. So you use the verb in the present, and that is pretty simple, and then you use the preposition da. This is because the action started in the past, but it's still ongoing. Studio italiano da 17 anni. I have been studying Italian for 17 years. It's very important, okay? Don't forget about it. Let me give you some more examples. Vivo in Italia da 10 anni. Vivo in Italia da 10 anni. I've been living in Italy for 10 years. So I started living in Italy 10 years ago, but I still live in Italy. Gioco a calcio da quando ero piccolo. Gioco a calcio da quando ero piccolo. I've played soccer since I was a child. So I started playing soccer when I was a child, but I still do. And now let's talk about the preposition per. But before we do that, let me tell you something. If you find my videos useful and my channel is helping you learn or improve your Italian, please consider liking my video. The reason why I'm asking you this is because if you like my video, then the YouTube algorithm is gonna understand that my video is useful and it brings value to people. This way, YouTube is gonna recommend my videos to even more people, and that's gonna help my channel grow. And also, liking a video is 100% free. So if you wanna support me as a teacher and as a creator on this platform, please don't forget to like this video. It's gonna help me a lot. But now, let's go back to today's topic. Let's talk about the preposition per. The preposition per is used to talk about an action that has started in the past and then finished, or that will start in the future and then finish. Or anyway, we would use the preposition per if we have a limited action in terms of time. Let me give you some examples. Corro per un'ora e poi faccio una doccia. Corro per un'ora e poi faccio una doccia. In this case, I'm saying that I'll go for a run for 1 hour and then I'll take a shower. So I'll start running now or in a few minutes, and then eventually I will finish in 1 hour. So the action is limited and very specific in time. I'm talking about an action that is going to last 1 hour. But honestly, this is not so hard because you would use the preposition per, for in English, in the same way. Vado in vacanza a Roma per 2 settimane. Vado in vacanza a Roma per 2 settimane. I'm going on vacation to Rome for 2 weeks. Same thing. I don't know when I'm going to Rome. I cannot understand that from this sentence, but I know that I'm going to Rome for 2 weeks. So that is a very specific, a limited amount of time. That's why I'm going to use the preposition per. Now let's compare one of the examples we saw for the preposition da with one with the preposition per. Ho studiato italiano per 17 anni. Ho studiato italiano per 17 anni. And studio italiano da 17 anni. Studio italiano da 17 anni. Now, what do you think? What's the difference between these two sentences? Well, in the one with da, I'm saying that I started studying Italian 17 years ago, but I'm still doing it right now in the present. But in the one with per, I'm actually saying that I studied Italian for 17 years, so a very specific, a limited amount of time. But now, I don't do it anymore. I don't know exactly when I started studying Italian or when I stopped, but I did that specific action for 17 years. But now I stopped. Which is a shame, by the way, because you should keep studying Italian forever. Plus, the other big difference is that with the preposition per, we're using the past, because the action is 100% in the past. With the preposition da, we're using the present, and that actually makes sense, because yes, the action started in the past, but it's still ongoing in the present. That's why I say studio. Alright guys, I hope that this video kind of clears up your doubts about the use of the preposition da and the preposition per to express time. Now, of course, there are other prepositions of time, for example, the preposition in and the preposition tra. Now, those two are also kind of tricky, especially to English speakers. So if you want me to make a video on that specific topic as well, just let me know in the comments below. And also don't forget that I have an Instagram page called Teacher Stefano where I upload regularly, pretty much every day, more educational content. I post stories in Italian regularly, and I also do some quizzes on the topics that we are seeing here on YouTube. So if you want to practice what you're learning with me here on YouTube, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well. Okay, we are done for today's video. Don't forget to give it a like if you liked my video, and also to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any future lesson. I'm going to see you in the next video. Ci vediamo nel prossimo video. Ciao!